There's this belief system that you are aware of, and I am aware of, and a lot of others on the summit are, but a lot of people in the world don't know about. It's this belief system that takes place in the mind called statism. The belief that, there's this authority that exists in some other human being, that they have some more rights than you, that they can do things that if you were to do, it's totally seen differently. And so how did you break out of this mentality? I call it mental slavery, and I even call myself an abolitionist, to kind of fit with the theme here. But how did you, how long were you a statist, and how did you break out of that? And did you use a lot of these resources?
Um, well, I was never quite as much of what you might call a statist as the average person is. Even in kindergarten, I was the kid where, if the whole class was told to walk in a straight line down the hallway, I'd be off to the side, like spinning down the hallway, or I would do the opposite just for the sake of doing the opposite. But I always looked at things as I never agreed with the idea that just because something is the rule that you should follow it. Instead, you should ask yourself, like, does this rule make sense? Why are they asking us to do this or whatever? But as far as the part psychedelics plays in that, I think, well, like you said, statism is the belief in authority being in man. Like, a man or a group of men outside of ourselves has authority over us. Um, I think the thing is, we all instinctively know there is a higher authority in the universe, but something like government or a religious institution, those are counterfeits that they give us to pretends to be that. Um, the real authority isn't the government or the church; it's the creator itself. I hate to use the word God or even the word source or any, because you can't really put a label on it. But I'll say the divine. Um, the source of all existence. Basically, there is objective morality. I would also suggest highly that everyone checks out Mark Passio's Natural Law Seminar, and also Corey, who's interviewing me right now, has a lot of great videos on his YouTube channel talking about natural law and morality. Because the thing is, there is, morality and natural law aren't relative or subjective. It is objective. And we all know at some level what right and wrong is, because we have a conscience, we have a connection to that divine source. But if we're not aware of that connection, and we're told at an early age, your authority is the government, your authority is the media, your authority is the school, your authority is the church, then we'll end up following that instead of what the true authority is, which I would say is the creator, whatever you want to call that.